Hey guys, it is me, your favorite real estate agent, once again, Walter Davis from Keller Williams Professionals here in Spring, Texas. I'm sitting next to one of my favorite loan officers out here in Houston, Jonelle Irvin from AMCAP Mortgage. And I wanted to talk briefly about credit challenged situations in regards to clients that want to buy a house. Maybe they're not ready right now, or maybe they don't know how to get ready, and what we can do for them in order to help them, one, solve the problem, but two, ultimately get them into a home of their dreams and they can own part of the American dream. So first off, tell me a little bit about tell them a little bit about you, Jonelle, so they know who they're talking to.
Well, my name is Jonelle Irvin. I am the office manager here at AMCAP Mortgage inside of Keller Williams Professionals in Spring. I do the day-to-day office managerial duties here.
And you do them well.
I do.
Superstar.
Not too long.
But let's get down to business, okay? I have a client that's thinking about coming in, let's say, and we know that the standards for a FHA loan would be what?
The standards for an FHA loan, of course, we can go down all the way to a 580 credit score, but we prefer you to be at a 640. And then, of course, the down payment minimum is 3.5% of the purchase price. Okay.
So they come in, their credit score is at a 500.
Okay.
Or a 510, okay? Which we know it doesn't qualify according to the standards of the FHA loan. But we have a program available that can help them actually at some point get to the 580 or the 620. Can you talk a little bit about how we look at their credit and then create an action plan based on that?
Yeah. So first, action plans are case by case. It's unique to the person because every credit report is not going to be the same. But the two main points that get everyone that I've come across would be either late payments or credit card usage or lack of credit cards. So when I first start an action plan, I always ask about credit cards because that's the most important thing. That is the one thing that's going to increase your credit score the most. And it's really based off of the balance that you have. So if your credit card limit is 200, for example, the most you want to spend on that credit card is probably about 10%, which would be $20 to increase your credit score. They don't tell you these things when you go out and buy a credit card.
So wait. I got my brand new Visa card that just gave me a $500 limit.
Right.
And it's Christmas time.
Okay.
And you want me to spend no more than 10%. So $50 is what you want me to spend on
Correct. Now this is if we're wanting to obtain a home.
Okay.
So if you're not obtaining a home, rack up your credit card.
I'm with you.
But if we're trying to obtain a home and the credit situation is something that you need to fix, then yes, 10% would be ideal or less. The less you spend on your card, the more your score will increase.
Okay. So would you say that they shouldn't use the card?
No, you should definitely use the card because even if you do use your keep the balance at 0, you will get dinged as well, unfortunately.
Okay. So let me make sure I'm summarizing this right. It's basically you're saying if I have credit cards, it's important to utilize the card itself, but keep the balances low, especially during reporting time.
Yes.
And make sure that I continue to actively use it because that's going to benefit me in the long run, correct? Now, if I don't have any credit cards, you know, because there's some people out there that don't have any credit cards at all, and sometimes that's the effect of their low scores because they don't have any credit, okay? What would you suggest in that scenario?
So unfortunately, most people don't like to hear these words. I would say go get 2 secured credit cards from 2 different banking accounts. This way it will generate your credit score faster than what you'll see if you had just a regular car note on your credit report or any student loans on there. Credit cards definitely increase your credit score the fastest.
Okay, and still keep the same rule in effect that we just talked about.
Yes.
Still keep it low, still utilize it, but don't have big balances on it.
Exactly.
And then, of course, we talked about the last thing, which was, you know, sometimes having too much credit.
Right.
Or having too much debt, as we like to say in the real estate mortgage world. In all these scenarios, it's important for them to get in here and actually talk to us.
Correct.
So that we can create some sort of action plan so you know the steps,
right,
or know where to go.
Right.
We do that free of charge here.
Yes.
So, you know, at least what I've found over the years is, and I've been doing this since 2005, is that people are scared to even start the process because they don't know we can help you get into homes. Actually, my last 5 clients were all credit challenged and we got them into homes. It's just knowing what to do, how to do it, exactly, and then how to get there in the end. So what would you suggest as a last point to any person out there that maybe is credit challenged, or maybe, you know, they don't know where to go? What would your suggestion be?
It's better to know sooner than later, especially if you're trying to purchase a home. You have lease dates that are ending. You want to get ahead of that picture. I would start 6 months before your lease is about to be up.
That's a good point.
Especially if you're unsure of where your credit report is and what your credit score is looking like. That way it will give you cushion. You don't want to wait until 2 months when you're about to, you know, your lease is about to be up and it's crunch time and you're not where you need to be, and then it's a 6 months wait for you to purchase a home, and then you get into another leasing situation. So I would definitely start sooner than later, for sure.
Okay. Those are great points. Janelle, thank you so much for that information. How do they reach you, Janelle, if they have some questions or want to start a credit action plan or something along those lines? Tell them how they reach you.
Well, you can contact me on my office line. My phone number will be 832-410-8646. And then you can contact me on my email at jervin, ERVIN, @myamcap.com. Awesome.
And of course, you guys know, again, your favorite real estate agent here. You can always reach me at 832-257-9083. And of course, my email address is walterbdavis@kw.com. And the beauty behind it is, with me being a real estate agent and her being a phenomenal mortgage counselor, you're getting the best of both worlds. I've been doing this for quite a long time on the mortgage side and the real estate side. So we're here to help you. If you have any questions, get in contact with us soon. You guys have a great day.